Yeah.
And you mentioned it earlier, Solar is on Cosmos as well, but only for a month. So it's cool that Cosmos, like, even though they may not have enough to sustain these players for an extended period of time, like, you know, they still want to help out.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, not to put anyone down, I'm just saying, like, that might be why we see X on here. They got the bank, they can pay for the big players. But yeah, like you're saying, that the new Solar and all the new players, just, it's crazy.
Mm.
I follow them on Twitter, and every time I'll sometimes get on Twitter and just be like, "What's up in StarCraft?" and go check their account just so I could see who they sign. Which I'm checking right now to see if they find anyone new.
Yeah, it's really cool to see.
Yeah, the last person they signed was Solar.
Yeah, it was like a couple of days ago, I think.
Yeah, it was actually Patty Mac and Solar within 2 days that they signed. Which, God, I'm looking at the picture for Patty Mac, and he's such a child. Not like in a bad way, but like, this guy's so freaking young, and he's already on a team. He's wrecking people. Like, Patty Mac can take out people like Cham. It's nuts.
I'm telling you, he's the next Clem, the next Rainer, you know? Like,
well, he's Clem right now. He's like the Protoss version. Like, we got Rainer for Zerg, we got Clem for Terran, and now we got Patty for Protoss, and here we are. Oh, there we go. Number one goes to Cham.
Yeah, GG. I didn't get to see, but I think maybe they were on the wrong server.
Okay, just 2 more maps, Cham says. This is the best of 5, guys, for the final. So we gonna get into it.
And I'm glad we're here, right? We were talking about how we need to see more Cham versus Nina, right? We need to see like who's on top of the other, right? Who's favored, or how they shape up, because they're both kind of some of the best from their own regions.
You know what? Yeah, this is random. I'm still on the Cosmos thing, but I didn't know they picked up Sort of as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they picked up Sort of like a week ago or 2. Actually, 2 weeks ago, before ever picking up Solar or Patty Mac.
Yeah. That's really cool, because Sort of was looking for a team for quite a while.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, I like Cosmos. You guys are doing good things over here. But it's not a Cosmos player over here in the bottom left-hand corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the final matchup of Battle of the Americas, number 22, playing for Exxon Gaming, playing with the red Zerg pieces. He is the champion. I'm taking that from Light. Representing Mexico, it is Cham.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have his teammates. We have the American Protoss player, also representing Exxon Gaming. It is Nina.
I wonder if them being on a team means that they practice together at all.
Yeah, I wonder. I would hope so. Again, every team has their own structure on how they do things, on how they operate, on whether they have practice sessions or not, but I would hope so.
Yeah, I really wonder how the teams, like, I know nothing about how teams function, so that's all news to me, but he went gas and then pool.
He's actually not mining gas. What?
Yeah, I don't...
What?
This is a fake?
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that makes sense, because Cham is a good enough player where, like, delaying that gas for that long has to be intentional, right? But Nina didn't even go into the main to scout. Nina just saw the hatch timing and that's it. Huh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Because there's a build I saw that Scarlet did where I think it was in GSL recently or maybe DreamHack, but what you do is you go gas, hatch, and you go gas, pool, and then hatch. So you technically go gas and pool first, but it still looks like a hatch because you don't get an overlord or any extra drones.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what she did, but that's what Cham did here. But no, I don't know. Weird build from Cham. We'll see what comes out of this.
Yeah. We've definitely seen Scarlet do that. I think after that, there's been a couple of other players do similar things where, you make it look like the hatch timing is regular, but like things in the main base are kind of, not what they seem to be. And, you know, you end up deceiving your opponent. And we'll see if that comes into play here as Cham. He's actually going for a very fast third.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So here's the real question. Do you think Cham was watching the last series?
Yeah, definitely.
Because we got another Stargate on the way. Yeah, we got another.
Yeah.
2 games in a row last series. Nina went for Mass Oracles.
Yeah. Hurt in the chat, who was talking earlier, saying that Nina's just strolling the park for her today, right now. She's just chilling, streaming it up.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't get why more streamers don't do that. Like, now we see Jim Rising doing it, and it's kind of like, I feel like it's almost paving the way for streamers to, like, to normalize streamers playing in tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always felt like it was just kind of a no-brainer, but you explained to me one time, and I get it. Like, you know, it's hard to train to be a competitive player when you're streaming and talking to the stream, but when you're Nina, it's probably easy.
Yeah, I think
one point. Instant spore.
Yeah, definitely, because it does a lot for the scene. Like, it helps the tournament, it helps like everyone involved, basically because you're like putting more eyes on like the tournament and your opponents as well, right? Like, you know, there are people who watch Nina who may not know who Cham is, right, and maybe like exposed to him and maybe even impressed by how he like fared against someone like Nina.
The last one y'all casted, that was Nina and Cham. I believe like the VODs got sent out. I think Winter maybe asked Cham or Nina or someone, because it wasn't like the CranKy Ducklings stream, but it was the VOD of the Nina Cham game. So yeah, this is actually like a premier NA matchup. Mexico versus USA. This is like Neeb versus Special, yeah, I guess, but maybe a little bit closer. Better matchup.
Yeah, definitely. Like I think Nina's aware of this. The fact that Cham, like, he is a tier above Eggs at the moment, so like Nina's got to be taking this a little bit more seriously, going for something more standard, going double Oracle into Phoenix. So none of this Mass Oracle shenanigans, nothing too crazy. So we may see something like a little bit more of a standard game here today.
Yeah, maybe that's her thing. Like, Cham saw me go Mass Oracle 5 times. So I'm gonna pretend to go Mass Oracle.
And we'll see if it works, because at the moment Cham, he hasn't gone into the main base at all. He hasn't seen anything, so he has no idea what he's facing, and he doesn't even care because he's going for the march. He's waddling across the map.
Oh yes, I love this. I love this one. This is a good one. I think the first time I saw Cyril did it. But yeah, you can go for a big all-in and bring the queens up for anti-air, but it's actually going for the third base, which is risky.
Interesting.
It's a lot further of a walk.
Fun fact, Cham did this against Patty Mac last week, in Patty Mac versus Cham, and Cham actually, he had a different variant where he had a bunch of overlords out and he made a highway of creep, and then he walked his queens across. Yeah, he went faster because of that.
Yeah, I was recently looking up some old VODs and I saw one where Cat's actually, he brings an overlord. Oh no, not an overlord. He brings a drone, makes the creep with a hatchery, and then he put down spores. Yeah. And no, actually the queen put down a creep tumor. So he built a hatchery, canceled with that creep. He made a creep tumor on it, and then put down a bunch of spores in one. This is actually going really good. The anti-air is unable to come here. Transfuses are going down, which means the Ravagers will survive a lot longer. This base could go down, but Cham does not care about the base. He's going for the kill. He wants to take out all the units here. There's no defense. There's one shield battery, but it's too far to power anything. And I think Cham's going to win it here.
Yeah, the
Queen's going to join the fight, but he doesn't need it.
Yeah, the Immortal went down. All the sentries went down as well, and...
GG. Wow, that was a good push from Cham. Now let's see if Nina's just playing it easy here, or starts taking it serious.
Yeah, like, to be fair, Nina's opener was fairly standard, and I think that was kind of to Cham's advantage, because Cham, he didn't scout at all that game. He had no idea what Nina was going for other than Stargate, because, you know, the Oracles came in, and Cham, he's like, you know what, I'm doing this push, I'm doing it, and what are you going to do about it?
Yeah. I mean, I think if you go Stargate opener, that means there's obviously less Immortals that could possibly be out. The Robo was later.
Yeah.
You can't have a Blink or Zealot upgrade. You probably don't have DTs out. So yeah, I kind of like that push. It made sense.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if that was his plan all along, but it probably was, knowing Cham.
Yeah, like
And it paid off. He got game 1 for it.
there've been a lot of times for Cham where, like, going into a game, he's like, okay, this game I'm going for a queen push, or I'm going for 2-base swarm host, or I'm going for, like, you know, like he kind of decides what he's going to do beforehand, and he just commits, and it works.
Yeah, that's what I love about him. It's never really like, oh god, how do I react? It's like, all right, here's my crazy build, and if I got to, you know, pull myself out of a sticky situation, I will. But he always has like a build plan. Like, you know, some people just go Ling Roach and try and max out and go for a Bane Roach and try and go for an attack. But Cham always seems to have a certain build order made up for his opponents.
Yeah.
Sueño Eterno. That's a cool name.
Yeah, Sueño Eterno, it's Everdream. But we are here in Hielo y Cromo.
Yeah. Which I you know, eternal sleep is a lot cooler than what is it normally? Everdream?
Yeah.
Eternal sleep sounds cooler.
It does. Eternal just adds like this like mystical element to it.
Yeah. But here we go. Game numero dos in this best of 5 series. You can see who the Zergs are in this game. Just me and Anki. Even Cham has, who does he have? Sue as his picture? I can't tell.
I can't tell either. That kind of looks like TY. It doesn't.
TY?
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to check in the loading screen because we can get a better look at it.
A better view of her. Take a look under the hood. Yeah, we'll see. But what's up with your little picture? Do I got to put that one too? I think I tried one time and it didn't work.
It's Axiom,
but
man.
all the CranKy Ducklings have that. What's Axiom?
It's because you're new. I've mentioned this before.
Like, only because you're new, I'll let it slide.
Yeah. So all the CranKy Ducklings, we all wear Axiom portraits because Axiom was Total Biscuit's team, his esports team, and Crank, who we paid tribute to with our name, CranKy Ducklings. Crank was on Axiom back in the day, back in like 2012, 2013, 2014.
You did tell me about that.
Yeah.
Well, now I know why I got to change mine. So you'll see me with that new lease soon if you guys see me on the ladder, but this is not the ladder. This is nothing like it. It's a tournament. It's online, and it's the final matchup of the evening. Exxon Gaming, down here in the bottom left-hand corner. He's the Red Zerg, representing Mexico, tacos, and all things Latin America. It is Cham.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner, going for a Forge first, we have the American Protoss player representing Team Exxon Gaming, as these are teammates. It is Nina.
This is Nina's going spring break wild here, just going all out here. In the front of the main, so it's not a super big commit. That means that she might be transitioning into double robo. But double robo would be closer to that ledge, I feel.
I mean, there's a lot you can do with Forge first. Like, there's Cannon Rush contains, there's like proxy Stargates or robos or gateways that you can throw in there as well. And because of the placement of this, really, it's kind of containing Cham to 2 bases if it goes up.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, drone's already being pulled, and it looks like the first cannon will go up, but will it be focused down? It looks like...
it'll die.
Yeah, it'll go
but
down.
That third one is going to go up for sure.
Yeah, with decent health as well. Will it get surrounded?
Well, that one's going to die for sure, but that third one right there that's going up, and any second out, that one's going to be the killer here.
Ooh,
that one's going up with full health.
Yeah, more drones are being pulled, but it's got full health. It has finished. It is up, and it is in range of the hatchery. Oh boy.
Cham can take this.
Yeah, because there's only one cannon.
Going for the probe.
He almost got a surround as well. And
pulling his drones. I guess
Yeah.
he didn't want to lose them.
yeah, and the probe, like everything is canceled. The probe is forced back, and
There's
Cham.
another probe hidden.
There
What a
is.
good hold from Cham.
Yeah, Cham, he's dealt with this clean. Beautiful. How many workers did he lose? He lost 8 workers, which is a fair amount. We could see Nina, even though Nina, like, you know, invested in this, like Nina is ahead almost 10 workers. So as long as Nina can like wall off here, Nina's ahead, even though like the cannon rush didn't really work.
Steel mold. That is the creepiest emote I've ever seen. That reminds me of, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Pee Wee Herman movie, Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure, where there's like a part where he's like in the dark and then a bunch of eyes just pop out. That's what that looks like. Where do you get an eyeball emote like that?
That
It just looks like eyeballs lurking in the back.
It's against a white background. It's just like it's meant to be like an angry, like a cranky face.
Yeah, I picked it up. Yeah. Or like I clicked on it and it shows. Oh, that's from the Crank page.
Yes. That is from his English stream, as he no longer streams in English. He's a Korean commentator now. He has transitioned in his career.
I've never seen the stream before.
Yeah.
How do you still have the emotes? Is he subscribing to a no longer existing streamer?
Yeah. He doesn't stream on the channel anymore, but the emotes are still there. And oh my god, with the Bane bust, the cannon went down. The pylons are gonna go down.
Oh my god. Brought all the probes, but forgot to use them. Send them back now, and that's it. Oh my god, Cham just 2-0 Nina, and that puts him on match point to win this year. I love it. I love this. Watching Cham win is my favorite thing to do.
This is rough for Nina. Again, game 1, standard. Game 2, she tried playing it a little bit, a little bit more cheesy, and again, she dealt some decent damage, killed 8 workers, but just wasn't ready for the Ling Bane all in.
Yeah.
Bust even.
Baneling bust, all in, smash, whatever you want to call it. It went down, and Cham executed it well. Yeah, I don't know how Nina thought that was gonna work.
Yeah, and all right, we're all in. We're getting into game number 3, and is this gonna be a 3-0? Is Cham gonna just clean sweep, or is Nina gonna put a point on the board?
That'd be crazy. So to clear this up, Steel Mold still subscribes to the English Twitch?
Yeah, so do I.
The stream?
Yeah.
So you subscribe too?
Yeah. If you look at the Twitch
every
chat,
single month?
Yeah, there is the OG duck that originated from Crank's stream.
Oh.
Later on, we actually made our own logo, which is our current duck.
I mean, if anybody's gonna still subscribe, I guess it should be you guys. But that's funny. I saw Fear Dragon has subscribed for like 12 months to Puck, and obviously Puck changed to Nina, so he's been subscribed for 12 months to Nina, and Nina has never streamed on that account. It's hilarious. That's Fear Dragon. But nonetheless, we are here. It is match point for this player, spawning in the top right-hand corner, playing for Team Exxon Gaming Esports Clan. It is the Red Zerg, who's representing Mexico. It is Cham.
And spawning in the bottom. What is orientation? We're in
Really?
Space.
Really? On a planet, who knows what planet it is?
Exactly. We didn't even know, but what we do know is the player that is here representing Exxon Gaming. It is the American Protoss player, Nina.
It's funny that you mentioned that we know who it is, because it does make me question why we always do intros.
Yeah, well, we know who it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
But people out there might not.
Exactly. Speaking of might not, it's another cannon rush, man. We got another proxy forge.
Yeah. Proxied forge this time. Last time it was back at home.
Yeah, so hold on. Okay, so
no, it's not proxied. Okay, the forge is there.
Yeah.
2 gates are proxied, so it's gonna be a follow-up in a zealot. And I think Cham's not taking it serious. He thinks it's a joke.
Yeah. I mean, Cham, he thinks that, it's just a cannon rush. He's going to deal with it. He has drones here to stop cannons from going up as well. One will be thrown down.
I actually like this. Nina went with two pylons first instead of a pylon and then trying to get a cannon up because the pylons have a lot more energy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder if people are really mad about this new exploding feature for these skins.
I don't think it's a feature. I think it's a bug.
You think it's a bug, right? That thing explode that huge?
Well, I think it's meant to explode when you for a kill, but they keep exploding on cancels, and I don't think that's meant to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. But the problem is that Cham, he dealt with the cannon rush. He thinks he's in a good position. He dealt with it pretty nicely, to be honest. But really, this is the big thing that Nina's got.
Yeah, Zealots. But there's no charge or anything. Roach Warren isn't done yet. But I feel like 3 Zealots you can take out easy with a couple workers.
Yeah, we'll see how good the micro is. There's all these things that will be taken out. Oh god, have to be so careful. Right, here we go. The workers are being pulled. He's evacuating.
Roach Warren. We're about to see that Roach printer go kind of burp. He doesn't have enough economy to make it go. It's going to go like burp, and like 3 roaches are going to come out. But at this point in the game, that's a lot.
Yeah, and so far these
Roach printer is low on ink.
Yeah, it's we gotta get some new toner. Gotta buy a new printer.
Yeah. Yeah. We might have to call tech support. I don't know. Okay, Cham is calling tech support. He's on hold, and he now has new ink.
Yep, and now it's all about
the roaches.
Yeah, it's all about Cham's micro. Like he should be able to kite. Oh, he has to be careful not to get boxed in though. Oh. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
This is like a mini game in StarCraft. What do you do with this army here? Are you gonna run it home?
You have to, right?
I mean, I guess really far off creep. You can not outrange. You could outrun the roaches.
Oh,
like they can't run away from you on creep as well. But
and Nina's trying to use the high ground right now, going up on top of the ramp and then turning around to try and face the roaches. But oh, she's decided to give it up. It's gone.
She can go around and try and pull the roaches back. Nina's just being crazy here. Nina really does not care at all about this win.
Yeah, I mean, the roaches, they're going to pop out in time. So these zealots are going to get dealt with. Oh, they get recalled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, appreciate your Renegade for the raid.
Oh, thank you, Renegade. We really appreciate it. Renegade, of course, he's also a caster. He's an amateur player as well. Yeah. He casts a lot of amateur team leagues, like Alpha Team League and stuff like that. So, yeah, really appreciate it.
Fighting the good fight, man. I try it. It's really hard to like cast all these little team leagues and show matches, and I don't know. It's rough, man. It gets discouraging when you cast 30 events and there's no viewers.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the same time, like it's really good to put eyes on it because there's a lot of competitive stuff.
Yeah, they need to be casted for sure. I ain't gonna do it, but they need to be casted. The else are gonna come out, but I don't know what Nina's response is here. Getting a stalker out here, and I mean the Robo's coming out, but the Robo won't be able to make anything for a while. Mortals take forever, even chrono boosted. Forge will go down before gateways upgrades even. Warp gates even researched.
Yeah, warp gate gets denied. Everything gets biled
There's
down.
Actually, no production. There's no production out here at all besides this one immortal.
I mean, the immortal's gonna come out, which is nice, and there's a couple of like supporting structures here, but I think
this battery overcharge is gonna be done, and there's literally no gateways except for on the other side of the map.
Yeah, and
they're unpowered. Oh no, they're powered.
They got repowered.
But what are you gonna do? Get Zealots? There's no other units that can be made. Cybernetics core went down.
Yeah, like if the warp gate had finished, then Nina would actually have production to warp in here at home. But unfortunately, it got denied, and these Ravagers, they're just continuing to deny more and more buildings.
Man, I wish we would have seen a little bit more micro from Nina, but again, this is good. I love seeing Cham win. I'm surprised she even got 2 immortals out. I feel like Cham could have jumped in this army a long time ago, going into a layer, expanding up to a 3rd base. He does, however, have an overseer or an overlord on that proxy, so he knows if anything starts to be made out of it, or he also knows that warp gate isn't done.
Yeah, and there is a warp prism on the way as well, so Nina is gonna be able to like micro both of these immortals quite well, and deal with this Roach Ravager. But there is a Spire on the way, and
here comes Mutas.
Yeah, Mutas is gonna be able to clean this up. But again, you know, it will take some time for the Spire to finish up and for Mutalisk to come. So Nina, it's kind of on her to try and get something done. Again, like, she didn't lose very many workers. Like, they're on equal workers, so that's not.
Ooh, and here on the final game, shout out to Turbo Quacker gifting a sub in the chat. That's sick, man. You're a giving person, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you. We really do appreciate it. He didn't just gift a sub, but he also boosted the prize pool, if you recall.
Yeah, he also donated, I think it was $10 to the overall prize pool. So normally it's like $20 for the first place, maybe 25, plus the $10 they get here from being the top players of their region. So now they're going home with like 25. Cham might be going home with like $35 today for this tournament.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a bad idea for Exxon to throw in a little bit more money too, since, you know, both of their players.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they've done that before, where they like boosted the
they
price
have.
pool.
I think it was Cosmos.
Okay.
Ooh. I could have sworn Cosmos did that, or maybe it was Exxon, because it was for Cham. I remember that it was Exxon.
Yeah, and Nina did almost lose her immortal one. She still hasn't seen the Spire. She doesn't know. She hasn't seen it. So.
Oh god. And she's lost way more. Looking at the units lost tab, she's lost almost double the minerals, which, you know, is kind of okay sometimes as a Protoss, because you do have a lot. Actually, no, you have a lot of gas, not minerals. So that's actually bad.
Yeah, and like Nina, honestly, like if Cham was just going Roach Ravager, I would say that she's in a decent position. Like, she's not that far behind on workers, but because she's investing so much in these immortals, it's gonna hurt so much more when the Mutalisks finally pop out. I say that, but Cham, he's actually making Hydras. It's actually not investing in.
Yeah, I mean, Nina just always barely getting it. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused as to why Cham is going for Hydras instead. He's opting not to make any Mutalisks at all. He's spending all his gas on Hydras, so yeah, he's just committing to this ground-based. Yeah.
I feel like Mutas would have been perfect. One Muta would have ended the game here.
Oh, like a group of Mutas would have been able to just jump on all these sentries, kill all the sentries, go into the mineral line, like everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he makes one Muta. Oh, that's why he saw the double Stargate. Oh, I guess good call. Look at us trying to tell Cham how to play.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing. No, I thought Mutas would have been a good choice though, but I honestly did not see this double Stargate at all. But yeah, now it's still pretty much game over.
Well, I mean, Cham, his army is out in the middle of the map, so this could deal with. Oh no, he loses. Oh, one of the immortals gets picked off.
Yeah, it got surrounded, and then you can't really get in there with the Warp Prism because there's Hydras and Queens. And with that Warp Prism being recalled, that Immortal isn't going to fare very nicely against these Hydras. And this is going to be it. This base is going to go down. These Phoenix can't really do much here.
Yeah, the Lings are coming in and they're going to surround the army. Oh my god. And the Phoenixes are trying to lift up, but the Hydras are going to be able to take all of them down. The Biles rain down on everything.
GG. Cham takes it 3-0 off of Nina. Now, I don't think Nina was playing fully serious here. I don't think Nina cared too much. But nonetheless, man, that is huge for Cham to just wreck Nina like that.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's hard to say because the last two games, like Nina, you know, Proxy was trying to like do something cheeky. Game number one, I do think Nina was playing seriously. It's just Nina got chammed. It was the first time when we saw game one in this series was the first time we've seen Nina play like straight up. And she was punished for it. Like Cham was the one who was a little bit cheeky and went for that big like all in with like queens marching across the map.
But you know, it didn't make for the best macro. But you know, sometimes this is worth it. You don't make as much. She maybe missed out on an extra $10, but damn, we saw some pretty freaking good games today. Yeah, definitely. It was really nice to see, you know, Cham play against Nina, or Eggs as well. It was really cool to see. Eggs, like, he had a rough series, but it was entertaining, to say the least. Yeah, that was funny. I was like, thanks for admitting, Doug. And he's like, no problem. That's what they pay me for. He's like, wait, they don't actually pay me. Why am I here? Whether he gets paid or not, I'm sure he does actually get paid for this. But nonetheless, I mean, we're all doing our part for the StarCraft community. Even you guys at home, you guys are supporting just by watching. Some people are supporting by donating subscriptions like Turbo Quack. Appreciate you. And donating to the prize pool.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's pretty sick, man.
We appreciate it.
It's a good time.
I'm sure the players appreciate it as well, like the tournament. It's cool.
Yeah. And with that being said, you guys are kind of slacking. Turbo Quacker donated to the prize pool and gave a subscription out. You guys should get in competition with him and subscribe yourselves or give subscriptions yourselves or follow us on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. But yeah, man, this was a good one. I enjoyed the NA versus like Latin America versus USA. It's good. It's great. It's a great time.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're a viewer and if you're interested in any of these regions, then tune in next time. Like, this is a weekly tournament. Every single week we are here. And for the longest time, Cham was like the undisputed champion of this tournament series. But in more recent weeks, in more recent months, that hasn't really been the case. We've had a lot of new winners, like Pili Pili has done really well. Nina.
Yeah, where's Pili Pili?
Yeah, we haven't seen Pili Pili for a while now, ever since DreamHack.
Yeah, DreamHack, right?
Yeah.
I wonder what's up with him.
I hope he isn't too demotivated, because Pili Pili unfortunately didn't qualify for DreamHack and tried his best. Yeah.
I feel like maybe he's like on vacation or something after DreamHack, like training so hard. Sometimes you need a break. Maybe he's just grinding really hard, low key. Who knows? We'll have to see.
Yeah,
that's part of the fun part of StarCraft. When players pop up, you don't know where they're at, what they did, how they're doing. But overall, good games of StarCraft tonight. This was one of the better ones, full of cheese and stuff.
Yeah, it was very cheesy. We had some more macro games, but there was a lot of unusual play styles, whether it was with like Pure Legacy or Nina, Eggs, like even Eggs on Golden Wall, like with the with the drones mining up the mineral line.
Yeah, and he knew, and Turbo Quacker also used the code to doing it. So that's sick. I don't know if we have codes. Use the codes, ! Matcherino in the chat. I just randomly thought about that. But yeah, Eggs, I think he noticed we got in the game, and then he was like, all right, I'm just going to go crazy for this one.
Yep. It was really cool to see. And yeah, like if you're interested in this region, we don't just do Battle of the Americas. Yesterday, we had NA Apprentice Cup, which is kind of like this, except only the United States and Canada.
Every other week on Fridays we hit. You're about to say, go for it.
Sentimental Latino.
Yeah, Sentimental Latino, which is pretty much like this, but with just Latino players, Latin American players. So we're getting it all: the Latin American, the NA and Latin America. So I think Battle of the Americas just ties it all together,
Yeah, it's kind of the best of both worlds.
In my opinion, like I couldn't ask for anything more than as an NA Hispanic to see Cham and Nina in the finals of a tournament.
Yeah, and you also get to see
StarCraft.
Yeah, and you also get to see like these up and comers, like players like Dastan or Eggs, right? Where they both ran into Nina, where Nina's one of the best in the United States. And yeah, like Eggs.
And Eggs didn't do too bad against Nina.
Yeah. Which again, I kind of also put that to the hangover he may have.
Yeah, Nina was also kind of memeing.
True.
Yeah, but with that being said, we are all done here for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Darking for adminning, and thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to follow me, I am on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. It's all Yoda_Slim. But most importantly, if you guys really want to support, subscribe to CranKy Ducklings on Twitch, follow CranKy Ducklings on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. Most importantly, the YouTube. It's got all the VODs. You can go back and watch all the DreamHack qualifiers that we casted. They are now up and live for pretty much every region. So make sure to go check that out, the YouTube. And that's pretty much it here, man. What about you, Light? Where can they find you at?
Yeah, same. Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. I do occasionally stream throughout the week. I've been practicing a lot recently. But yeah, just follow me on Twitter for when we go live here on the CranKy Ducklings, or on our other personal streams. And yeah, just follow the CranKy Ducklings. We're here every week, almost every day. We're actually going to be live. We're done for today, but we're going to be live tomorrow with ESL Open Cup Asia. So if you're interested
that's a good one. I like that one.
Korean StarCraft? Yeah, it's great. It's great.
You ever heard of it?
Mixed in with a couple of these guys, like it's really cool.
Yeah.
Silky, he's been playing every week now. It's cool.
I wish I could cast those, but it's a weird time for me.
Yeah, it's not at the best time for America, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it is super cool. I try and tune in when I'm up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, and you get an opportunity to see some of the other players like Scarlet, Special, and Estrella, because they were living in Korea. They also played in those, so you can finally see some of them play against like these Korean players.
I love the Psyduck running when someone follows. Thanks for the follow, Maple.
It's great.
Or Maple.
It's great.
I didn't see what the name was. I saw Maple. But yeah, either way, that's great. And thank you guys for tuning in. I am gonna go put on some clean pants now.
I mean, do you have to?
I don't have to, but I plan on going somewhere.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's a little frowned upon out here, you know. I just don't feel like getting licks.
All good. All good.
Yeah, but that's it, guys. You don't have to wear pants, but please wear a mask and social distance, and hopefully everyone is doing good in these trying times. And we will catch you guys on the next cast. I guess we'll see you later. Peace out, everyone.
Yep. Ciao.